Hey, hello y'all, and welcome back to another Transformers review with me and Colton.
Hi everyone.
Today we have a strange story, but it's true. Now we're going to do this kind of fast, but so we can get the reviewing table. So this is a strange story, but it did happen, and this was in the 1994, 95, somewhere around that era. Maybe even not. What is it? 93?
No. 95.
95, somewhere around that. But this is a strange story, but it's true.
Or it may be 94.
So y'all stay up with us, because when I seen this, I couldn't believe it myself. But here we go. First, we got, now this is my Ultra Magnus, but he's representing Optimus Prime G1.
The original G1.
First, we got that guy. Then we got
this guy here.
Who is a Beast Wars. These are just quickly representing him. Then we have this guy right here.
I know that's not Optimus. That's Orion Pax.
Right.
But he clearly does look like Optimus Prime because of the color scheme and also the head sculpt.
So y'all stay with us here. So what we have is we have different generations representing different eras, okay? Somewhere in the middle of all this, believe it or not, we got this guy. Now, I'm not going to tell you who that is, but that is an Optimus Prime, believe it or not.
Optimus Primal. You said Prime.
Okay, Optimus Primal, I stand corrected. So now, we're going to get on and show y'all the other part of it.
But before we do that, y'all may be taking a look at this and saying to yourselves, well, why is this version of Optimus Primal painted black? Do you have like a test shot or a prototype? No, I'm actually doing a custom work, like a custom paint job here, and he's going to be named as a different character. And the character was also a BotCon exclusive back in 1996, and it looks exactly like this guy. And we'll get to that when we're finished with the
review.
With the review.
So anyway, yes, believe it or not, this was Optimus Primal
as a bad.
It wasn't this guy. So anyway, we have different eras here representing Optimus Prime, except for this guy here in this strange story. So anyway, we're going to get to the next one. Hey, and here we are again. So in the middle of all that craziness, we got this guy. Y'all know who that is. That is Megatron.
And then we have this guy, the purple T-Rex version of Megatron.
And some people also called him Barney. Yes. But anyway, so in the middle of all that craziness, we got that guy. Now, that is a Megatron.
Yes.
So, anyway, we will get to it here in a minute at the reviewing station. Hey, so I know that was kind of confusing, but this actually did happen. This was after Generation 2. After Generation 2, and then this was after Generation 2 fizzled out, and actually before Beast Wars. So this is actually some of the first action figures, you could say, released before Beast War. They came in a 2-pack. They were sold in a 2-pack.
And also came with a little comic book, which we don't have.
No, there's a couple of things that are we do not have because these figures are so old. But the gimmicks on them are kind of neat, and so this is the very first shot of them becoming as what we know today as Beast Wars. So, alright, with that said, we're going to turn around, get it to the reviewing station, and we will be taking a better look at them.
Stay tuned. And here we are at the review area, and here is Optimus Primal and Megatron.
Yes, and y'all are seeing that right.
The first incarnations of the Beast Wars characters.
Yes, so
before they decide to turn both of these into a gorilla and a T-Rex.
Yes. So what you're telling me is that Megatron originally was meant to be a big alligator? Crocodile? Was he?
Are you talking about?
Yes.
This is actually a crocodile because you can tell by the shape of his face where it has a V shape, because alligators have a U shape on the front of their face, but crocodiles have a V shape nose for their face.
And you mean to tell me that Optimus Primal was gonna be a big bat, or a bat, because that's what Optimus Primal is. He is a bat. Now, it's important to understand that this come out before Beast Wars. They were sold in a 2-pack with a comic book, and they did have weapons. And they have a spring-loaded kind of gimmick to them, both of them, that we can actually see that transferred over from this into the Beast Wars. So this, I think, was some of the little bit the experimental stage before the Beast War line kicked in. But they said it would work, so they implemented it in the other Beast War toys.
So, let's first start off with Optimus Primal here. Now, like I said from the very beginning of the video, you're probably looking at this and saying, why is he all black? He's supposed to be a lighter blue bat. This is the original Optimus Primal as a bat, but I have painted him all black because I'm going to make him into a different character which has a different name. And like I told y'all, he was a BotCon exclusive back in 1996. And his name is Onyx Primal, which looks exactly like this guy, just with a different color scheme. And I could not afford the original Onyx Primal toy because not only is it expensive, but it's also really hard to find and rare. So I just went ahead and just made one of my own using the original Optimus Primal toy as a bat, which is that.
So with that said, we're going to get on to the transformation of Optimus Primal.
But before we get into the transformation, let's take a look at some of the details here.
That is a nice face sculpt. It is.
And a problem that I have with mine is he does not hold together really well. Especially this part. And you can see his robot mode face right there.
Yeah, because some of his clips and springs are about 20 years old.
Yes.
The face sculpt looks really good.
And you can see a little bit of blue here from the original one, which I forgot to cover up.
So, in his mouth?
And his mouth does open and close, but it is really loose. And he does have a painted in tongue.
With some teeth. Some sharp teeth.
Which are painted in. And here's the wings here. And his tail. And here's the bottom side. You could just see a lot of robot kibble here. And these things here, which I forgot to paint black, is what will become his weapons in robot mode.
Yes, he originally had 2 of them. We can only find 1. So, 1 it is. So anyway, all in all, as far as a bat, it's okay for their first attempts. You got to remember what time, where technology was at that time. It's not like today, so this is what we got in the mid-90s.
So to transform him, you just take the tail here and untap it, and then you want to flip it up, and as you do that, all of his robot mode limbs will start to fold.
Will start to fold out.
Will fold out.
And this is some of that early stages of automorph.
There we go. You could see. So what popped out is his robot mode arms pop up, his beast mode head folds down, and his lower body springs down. And then he just flip up his feet, rotate his arms down, and that's it. You're done.
There's nothing really that much to them once you activate the spring lever, because their whole body is basically one big spring, and once you push down on it or pull up on it, it just all comes out. It goes out everywhere. His springs, his arms fold out, his head comes up, his legs back off. It's kind of like an instantaneous kind of deal. Instantaneous. There, that's the word I was looking for.
So let's getting a closer look
And
at some of the details.
yep, that's Batman's cousin.
Oh, this is actually Onyx Primal that I was gonna paint up.
He could be Batman's cousin. Kind of looks like it.
But it does kind of look like Batman. And I think you can kind of... Well, I don't think he has a mouth.
I don't know.
Well...
Does he have a mouth? I don't know. It kind of looks like he's grinning. I don't know.
No, I don't think he doesn't.
Looks like Batman's cousin. Could be.
And you can also see the inside of the wings, which I forgot to show y'all in Beast Mode. It does have these things here where the bats do stretch out their wings. And his robot mode arms here.
Now, does he have leg articulation?
Yes, he does. And yeah, all around, really cool. And for articulation, he has a ball joint at the head, which can only swivel. And it can kind of, well, it can't really look up and down. But it can tilt side to side just a little bit. Arms are on a ball joint at the elbows, ball jointed legs, ball jointed knees, and you can pivot his feet up and down. And that's it. And these things, like I showed you before in the bat mode, you can remove them. And of course he does come with two, but we only have one. But you would fit them in his hands here. And there you go.
You've got Batman's cousin with the big sword. There you go. So that is Optimus Bat Primal. I guess you would put it. Cousin to Batman.
Optimus Prime. Or I'm actually going to go ahead and call him Onyx Primal, because this is going to be Onyx Primal. Because there was a BotCon exclusive figure of this guy from 1996, which looks exactly like this, but with a different color scheme.
So,
but that is Optimus Primal. Now we're going to move on to Megatron.
Megatron. Here. And Megatron is a
crocodile.
Crocodile, almost said alligator. Crocodile, I don't know. He's a big lizard.
Because V-shaped nose.
Okay. V-shaped nose. I think that they did a good job. I think they did a better job with this than Optimus Primal. As far as, you know, I think that this one just looks better. That's just my opinion. No, I don't think the bat turned out as well as what the alligator did. Did I say that right? Alligator? No.
No, this is a crocodile.
That's a crocodile. I don't know. A crocodile. They did a good job on the crocodile.
And you can see he does have some painted in red eyes here.
Let's get a little close up of that eye shot right there. Now, y'all remember that the I don't know how well. Y'all remember the packages of the Beast Wars and stuff like that? How they had an eye with the slit in it? I'm just wondering if that's where they got their background from. I don't know.
And he does have some silver painted. Well, are they silver? No, they're actually white. He does have white painted in teeth.
And he's got a tongue.
And he does have a painted in tongue.
He's got a painted in tongue.
And his mouth does open and close.
Feed me. Anyway.
And he does have some green paint on the top of his body here, which you can barely see right here. And my only problem with him in his crocodile mode is you could see his robot mode hands here peeking out, and there's nowhere to hide them. And his tail here, and here's the bottom. You could just see his robot mode legs here.
Now, he's pretty much set on the same, put him to the side, he's pretty much set on the same gimmick, where all this in here is spring loaded. And all it takes is one little lever in the back to push it, and then he'll flip out just like Optimus Primal did.
And for the rest of his articulation, his front legs here, because these are going to form his robot mode arms, do have a ball joint here, and his feet can move up and down. But you don't get any articulation on the back legs. They're just stuck in this position.
They're stuck.
But to transform him, you want to take the tail and untap it. And as you let go of it, he starts to pop out. And what pops out is his robot mode head here, and his alligator head with her crocodile.
That's good.
His crocodile head would fall down, and his lower body will extend down.
Right. I don't know. I say keep me straight, because alligator, crocodile, I don't know.
Crocodile.
Alright.
But to finish off the transformation, you want to extend his arms down, flip up the feet, which will reveal the hands. Take the back legs, flip them back, flip down his robot mode feet, and you're done.
And his tail.
I'll get to his tail in a minute.
Okay.
But here's his robot mode here.
That is his robot mode. Wow. Now y'all have to remember that this is before he become Barney the Purple Dinosaur.
Yes.
So this is what he actually looked like before he was Megatron and Beast Wars.
The purple T-Rex.
The purple T-Rex, yes. So this is pretty wild. So let's zoom in. Can we zoom in on that face? Let's see what kind of resemblance. There is the face of evil right there. That just doesn't look that evil. But anyway, that's just me. It just doesn't look that evil. Looks like he's smiling. Is he smiling? Oh, no.
I don't think so. But I did also notice that he does have one larger eye compared to the other eye, which y'all can see here.
It's because he's saying, hey, what'd y'all do to me? I was a tank. Now I'm a lizard.
Crocodile.
Thank you, crocodile. What are y'all people doing to me? I used to be big, powerful. Now I'm in the swamps.
But he does have a purple painted in face with some orange eyes. And he does have a lot of normal green plastic exposed. And he does have some brown paint on his robot mode legs.
Yeah.
And some brown paint on his toes.
On his toesies, he's got 3 toes.
And here's the side view here. The back here. And the other side. And all around looks cool for what they've tried to do here, because this is the very first Beast Wars Megatron figure that they chose before they decided to go with the purple dinosaur. But for articulation, he has a ball joint at the head. And his arms have the same articulation as in the beast mode, because if you saw, these were the front beast mode legs. Ball joint at the legs, ball joint at the knees, feet can move up and down, and that's it. And for his tail here from beast mode, you can remove it, and then you would take the tip here and flip it all the way around to reveal the barrel here. And to have him hold it, you have this handle that will go into either one of his hands here. And now you have his gun.
So in beast mode, he can slap you with the tail. In robot mode, he can shoot you with the tail. Imagine that. Okay.
And I'm not a fan of his weapon.
Yeah.
Because it just looks kinda...
It's a tail that shoots lasers. It's okay. Yeah. Alright. Sure.
I just think it just looks okay-ish. But that is Megatron. And now we can get Optimus Primal in.
And that is them. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And for a size comparison,
Now, I'm going to put him right there.
here they are next to the real, like, Optimus Primal and Megatron.
Whoops. There goes Batman. Cousin Batman. Yeah. There we go. Him just kind of. Well,
So you can see the evolution here.
that is pretty crazy. But that is what we got at the time. You have a Megatron who is a
Crocodile.
Thank you. Keep me straight. Crocodile, and then you have a
Optimus Primal, who is a bat.
instead of
A gorilla.
and a.
T-Rex.
So that's Monkey Man, and that is Barney. And I haven't got a name for these yet, but I will. So anyway, that is pretty interesting. Like I said, now this happened in the mid-90s. And I remember seeing this even at the stores, and it had a comic book, and I was thinking that is very weird. Because nobody knew what direction was going to happen, because we knew G2 at the time was done. So G2 was done, and all you had in the store was this and some little GoBot figure spies that were simple to transform those mini bots. That were the cars and the trucks.
Which were those, like, spy changers?
Yes, you called them spy changers. Okay, yeah. And that was before we knew anything about this guy or this guy. That's what we got. And it's like, what in the world? Okay. But once we saw Beast Wars, then it started making more sense, because this was to me, a trial run to see what would happen.
Because, like my dad said, these two came out in the mid-90s, which was 94 or 95. So the Beast Wars cartoon didn't really came on until 1996. 1996 is when Beast Wars started to show up on TV.
Yes.
On Toonami.
On different channels and stuff like that. So that was pretty crazy. And that is our review on Megatron from the mid-1990s. And help me.
Optimus Primal.
Thank you. Optimus Primal, who is a cousin of Batman, apparently.
But I am going to call this Onyx Primal.
So anyway, y'all, hey, we appreciate y'all. I'm going to let Colton wrap up, and we're going to get on out of here. Y'all take care.
So, if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. And you can also, well, if you want to, y'all can also follow me or support me on Patreon, and I will leave a link in the description box down below for my Patreon account, or you can also click on the little Patreon box right here. Right here in this corner. Here. So, I think that is about it. So, thanks for watching.